Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, there we go. It looks like we are live. Just after 5. Just after 5. The date is Friday, the 11th of June, 2021. Welcome to BSV TV, aka Bitcoin is VTV, Satoshi TV, but really it's just Bitcoin. BSV is Bitcoin, that is it. So let's just see what's been going on today, what has been happening, what's been going down, and all of that stuff. Check this out. A few funny articles. Oh, please let me... where did I send them? Let's have a look at my profile. Here we go. Loving my new banner picture there. So, saw some funny news regarding CZ and Binance. Oh, what's happened here? Don't tell me a tweet. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, excellent. So DevChart posted here, what the hell is going on at Binance? Let's have a look at this. Look. So this was, I think is that Decrypt? It looks like it. Silvergate Bank cuts ties with Binance, disabling USD deposits and withdrawals. And that was posted just yesterday. And check this out. Binance chief finance executive has abruptly left the company. Backpedaling out of town pretty quick. Wei Zhao, the chief a finance officer at Binance, has left the company according to a spokesperson at the biggest crypto exchange by trading volume after having worked there for nearly 3 years. Oh, a hop, skip, and 3 years would have given him enough chance to basically kind of like look under the bonnet and see what was going on. And imagine what he saw under there. He would have been like, whoa, I am out of here. Don't want anything to do with this at all. And guess what? CZ is sat right on top of all of this fraud. It will come out. It will come out without a doubt. So let's see if we can find that on Decrypt then. I want to read more of that. So my trusty files here. Here we go. Top stories. This looks like the one. See if we can find it. Features. I'm sure that looked like a Decrypt article there. Come on, let's see if we can find it. More news. El Salvador, blah 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 blah. Are we going to have to do a Google search for this? Potentially. Yeah. All right then. Google search it is. So, Silvergate Bank, Binance. Here we go. Silvergate Bank, Binance. So that's a CoinDesk article. This is the one. So that's the block. Right, check it out. Silvergate Bank cuts ties with Binance, disabling USD deposits and withdrawals. I wonder if that's going to affect the company. Let's have a little look here, shall we? Seriously, all these shitcoiny adverts. Quick take. So, crypto-friendly Silvergate Bank has, and that's crypto-friendly as well. Shitcoin-friendly. Wow. Silvergate Bank has stopped providing services to Binance. The block can confirm. International users of Binance will no longer be able to deposit and withdraw USD via Silvergate. Crypto-friendly Silvergate Bank has abruptly cut ties with crypto exchange operator Binance. The block can confirm. Binance sent an email to customers on Wednesday, 2 separate copies of which has been seen by the block, one in English and one in Spanish. The email says that Binance will no longer support USD deposits and withdrawals via Silvergate Bank over SWIFT from the 11th of June, which is today. And it looks like the email said USD deposits made to our Silvergate Bank account after the 11th of June 2021 will be returned to your account within 21 days. The email reads, the return amount may be lower due to external bank fees involved. Ironically, which is exactly what Bitcoin was designed to avoid. Rest assured, we're working hard to provide an alternative USD solution, reads the email. Binance declined to comment on the block on Silvergate related questions when reached. Stuck in limbo. Renzo Morales Diaz, a Binance customer from Colombia who received the Spanish copy of the email, told the block that his funds have been stuck for 2 weeks. Ooh, sounds like he might have had a rug pull and an exit scam maybe. I just have a pending withdrawal in USD through Silvergate and it's delayed, but surely it will not arrive there. We do not know how Binance will not return that withdrawal, said Diaz. Silvergate related issues for Binance users appear to have existed for at least a few months. In late March, one of our Reddit posted that they had a problem with deposits via Silvergate Bank on Binance. Around 3 weeks ago, I transferred using Swift Silvergate Bank an amount of USD £30 or $30,000 to the, that's a huge amount, to be trading with Jeepers, to the Binance company Key Vision Development Limited. Till today, the funds are not credited to my Binance account. The funds not sent back to my bank account. The other user said another user posted a similar message on Reddit about 2 weeks ago. Binance launched the Silvergate funding option for its international users last December. The exchange claims to the block US users. The option allowed users to deposit and withdraw USD and from their Binance accounts for buying and selling crypto on Binance using local bank accounts. While Binance looks for alternative USD solutions, the exchange's international users have other bank transfer options available in other fiat currencies, including the Euro, British Pound, and Australian Dollar per the email. Other local payment methods, debit and credit cards, and peer-to-peer methods are also available. According to the email, it is unclear why Silvergate Bank ended the partnership with Binance. Because they would have found out what the public is yet to know. It was initially unclear whether the developments impacted Binance US, the American affiliate exchange. Following the publication of this story, Binance US told the block in a statement and also posted on Twitter that we are proud to continue working with Silvergate as one of our banking partners. Subsequently, Silvergate also retweeted the Binance US continues to be its customer. Something dodgy is going on. Something properly dodgy is going on. But wouldn't really expect anything less, would we, from shitcoiners and all their shitcoining stuff? Because that's what we know they love to do. Dear oh dear. Let's see one of my other tweets that closely followed that. Oh yeah, this was an article by the block. Check it out. with their title. Here it is. So this is actually a press release that I've already read in one of the previous shows, but look at this. I mean, headlines: The Block. BSV surpasses BTC blockchain in data size. Loving this. So again, this was posted in The Block on June 10th. Again, I don't think shitcoiners would really understand the significance of this or the implications of it, really, to be honest with you. I mean, they don't even understand the implications of SegWit, and all they know is number go up. So any fundamental understanding for that lot is completely out the window. But this one said, I think I've read this before, the Bitcoin BSV blockchain, has surpassed BTC in accumulated data size, according to the Bitcoin Association, which works to advance business with the BSV blockchain and digital currency. On May 16, 2021, the accumulated growth in data size of the BSV blockchain surpassed BTC blockchain for the first time, with the total data stored on chain reaching 352.9 gigabytes on the BSV network compared to 352.4 on the BTC network on that date. And that actually happened on the day where I did my chart show, a special one for Elon, where we saw that the BSV blockchain was 0.4 gigabytes larger than BTC. Absolutely awesome. I love this. It's just dominoes falling down. Absolutely brilliant. Again, smart people will pick up on this. So again, it's really just a case of you get the intelligent people, and then you get smart people following the intelligent people, and then just like everybody else follows. But these are just dominoes, which I love seeing. Because, I mean, just imagine when somebody looks at this and you've got all these figures to show them. Transaction volume, block size, value, data weight on chain, just all these metrics. Like, literally, it will be undeniable. So literally just hold on to your hats, because we know what's going to happen, really, don't we? But yeah. And when that headline came out, I saw this. I was like, oh, look at that. Little spike in the price too, to coincide with that announcement. Very good, very good. But I mean, shitcoiners be shitcoining. They're always going to be, pumping and dumping the price, aren't they? Because they don't know anything else. Let's have a look. See what else there is. Oh yeah, a bit of gossip going on today. So Calvin announced at the CoinGeek conference that they're kind of, well, not necessarily doing a rebrand. But just thinking about how they can phrase what Bitcoin is to regulators and other people that want to use it, because the name Bitcoin has been polluted. It is almost like an embarrassment to say Bitcoin these days, especially after that BTC Miami conference. I just don't want to be associated with that in any way. It's like, why are you hanging around with these shitcoiners? It's just really embarrassing. So, kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place, really. And saying that, I thought that was actually going to be on Calvin's feed. To have a look at media. Where is he? Looking good. Looks like he's enjoying himself. What an amazing conference that was. Yes, indeed. Let's see if we can find this. Oh, all right. Let's have a look at my profile then. Tweets and replies, because I know I replied to it. Couldn't help myself, obviously. Put my 2 cents in there. But while we're on the search, let's have a look at this. So Michael Saylor has said here, for centuries, every political policy and banking initiative championed by North America and Western Europe to aid Latin American economies has been a failure. The solution requires monetary technology, not conventional political economic thinking and good intentions. Well, what? They think that a network that can only do 7 transactions a second, whose transactions take hours and cost like $3, 9 cents as a median transaction fee is a monetary system. What a joke! I don't even have to. In fact, I'm not even gonna, talk about that because it's just an utter waste of my breath. To be honest with you, you should be smart enough to figure that out for yourself. Check this one out. Crypto Rebel posted this, and Gavin said here he thinks that Craig Wright bamboozled him about his gobbledygook proof of the what's this Sartre blog post, But Gavin still believes that Craig is likely not bamboozled him during the signing ceremony with the Satoshi Nakamoto keys from Block 9. Disappointing from Gavin. Very disappointing. So it says it bamboozled me, and you did, just not in the way most people think. Mr. Class, objective form question. What did he mean by that? Answer, I meant that he bamboozled me about the gobbledygook proof, but I still think it's most likely that he did not bamboozle me during the signing ceremony. Question, and he really does have possession of the private keys to Block 9? Answer, I still think it's more likely than not he does. Mr. Cass, objective form question. And then he says, I have sufficient funds that they can force me to sell. Did you see that? Yes. Question, and you say, I'm not sure, I want to know, but who is they? You can be vague, former business partner, Australian government, somebody else, and sell to pay what, right? Yes. And he tells you blah, 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 blah. And he's just bottling it. You know, just classic shitcoiner, really. Just no conviction, which is a real shame, really, when you consider the high profile that he's got. You know, just keep extending the rope, Gavin. It's extremely disappointing. But I wouldn't expect anything less. Shitcoiners. Check this out. South Korean exchange protests after regulators ban cross-trading. Let's have a little looky here then. Check it out. South Korean exchanges protest after regulators ban cross-trading. Digital currency exchanges in South Korea have been in a pickle these past couple of months, and the latest regulatory move is bound to worsen the situation. According to local reports, the country's financial watchdog has outlawed cross-trading on digital currency exchanges. This will cause significant disruption and pile on the already skyrocketing operation cost, the exchanges claim. The Financial Services Commission has continued to tighten regulations pertaining to digital currency exchanges in South Korea. In its latest, aside from banning cross-trading activities, the regulator has ordered the exchanges to store at least 70% of their customers' deposits in cold wallets. This is meant to protect these assets from hackers at a time when several small projects have been exploited and had their funds drained. Fair enough. However, for the exchanges, it's the cross-trading ban that has upset them the most. Cross-trading is a practice in which a buy and sell order are matched by a broker on a platform without reflecting on the order book. In most jurisdictions, this practice is illegal as it opens the doors for manipulation. Even in setups where it's not outlawed, there are limitations on how and when to use it. South Korean exchanges have been relying on this practice for a while now, with the that'd be Financial Securities Commission, something like that, turning a blind eye to it. According to a local outlet Newsis, Korean exchange claimed that the ban, or Korean exchanges have claimed that the ban could have a significant effect on their capital flow. Already, these changes, especially the smaller ones, are contending with dwindling business and heightened regulatory requirements. They claim that they have been relying on cost trading to convert some of their digital currencies into the local fiat currencies, the won. One exchange official told the outlet, in order to convert the cryptocurrency received as a fee into Korean won, you have no choice but to sell the cryptocurrency at your place of business. To cope with this ban, the exchanges would have to create new businesses to convert their digital currencies into Korean won. However, this would increase the overheads of by some margin, as local laws are prohibitive of such businesses. The official further pointed out that the ban creates another problem: the payment of taxes. In South Korea, one can only pay taxes in Korean won. However, with no way to convert their digital currencies to the local fiat currency, the exchanges would have to turn to expensive alternatives such as borrowing fiat with digital currency collateral. Well, it just means shitcoin is becoming more and more expensive, as it should be, because it's an absolute load of crap. And they should keep doing this until it just stops, because it's outrageous. Regulations have continued to take their toll on digital currency exchanges in South Korea. As CoinGeek reported, Daybit Exchange announced recently that it was shutting down, blaming the regulations. According to Daybit, regulators have put in place measures that only seem to favour the big four: Corebit, CoinOne, BitHub and Upbit. Alright, well, you know, shitcoiners be shitcoining. Just stop what you're doing if it doesn't make any sense. Check this out. This is an article by Cointelegraph. Sotheby's auction sets new world record for $11.8 million CryptoPunk sale. Oh my effing god, is all I can say to this. Seriously, look at this. Luxury auction house Sotheby's made waves on social media on Thursday following the sale of one rare CryptoPunk. In a tweet from Sotheby's, the auction said CryptoPunk number 7523, also known as COVID Alien, sold in its London sales room for roughly $11.8 million. According to the auction house, this sale represents a new world record for single CryptoPunk artwork. Oh my god. CryptoPunks, which predate the bulk of the non-fungible token craze in 2021, are often small pixelated depictions of people, apes, zombies and aliens. Sotheby's announced the sale of the COVID Alien in late May as special standalone auction. The artwork features an alien wearing a face mask. Oh my god. Oh my god. So they've said here in the poster, moments ago in our London sales room, an extremely rare alien CryptoPunk from the collection of Silly Tuna sold for $11.8 million as part of our natively digital NFT auction, setting a new world auction record for a single CryptoPunk. I mean, literally, somebody's just throwing their money away. Literally that. But I mean, they got more money than they know what to do with. They're probably thinking that it's good publicity. Publicity means a rise in the price. They're getting desperate. 11.8 million is absolutely nothing to them. They haven't earned it. You know, they're an early purchaser. Got millions in the bank. That's it. Money for nothing is what it is. I mean, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. An absolute joke. You know. But I mean, thing is though, this is an indication of what's going to happen in the space. If people are this stupid, like imagine what the fundamentals are behind the entire market. If somebody with this much clout has paid that much money for something as stupid as this, the entire market will just simply collapse. It is absolutely ridiculous. And this is a reflection of just how stupid it is. You know, that's all I can say. Any rational person would just be like, I'm not touching that shit. You know, if people in that space are willing to pay that much money for something like that, that is absolutely insane. I don't want to associate with those people. I don't want to be anywhere near them because stupid people are dangerous. And it's true. You know, people are going to get absolutely wrecked. On-chain data shows that someone purchased the CryptoPunk for 8 Ethereum in a public sale in 2017, a fraction of the sale price today. Good grief. However, last month, the New York-based auction house Christie's sold 9 CryptoPunks for almost $17 million, implying there is still a strong interest from many buyers for these pieces. Oh my god. Punks were designed as a pseudonymous portrait mask for those crypto pioneers that value the idea of privacy in the modern age, said Sotheby's in an overview of the auction. Yeah, right, just trying to talk it up there. Avatars, portraits, or masks, they stand as semiotic reference points to a specific internet crypto native identity that now spreads itself across social networks, particularly Twitter. More is said by a punk as a profile picture than a portrait of the individual behind the account. Oh my god. The NFT collector Silly Tuna, who owned the COVID Alien prior to the sale, previously told Cointelegraph that he acquired the digital collectible in an over-the-counter deal. He took to Twitter immediately after the sale to announce that the NFTs are dead and hinted he may have already used some of the funds to make another artwork purchase. Oh my god, that was dear oh dear. It's just press. I think that's the only reason they're doing it. You know, he probably set up a company and sold it to himself, so he hasn't actually lost anything. You know, apart from paying the commission to Sotheby's, something like that. It's absolutely insane. I don't really want anything to do with shitcoin is shit for brains. Do you know what I mean? They'll just pollute you and drag you down with them. That's all I can say to that. And saying that, I've forgotten what it was I was looking for. Oh, that was right. It was Calvin's little video clip of him talking about the rebrand. Let's see if we can find that. Yada yada yada. It might have been Wall Street actually. Yeah, Wall Street 5. Where's my reply? Here we go. At Wall Street 5. Here we go. So let's see. There was definitely a tweet about changing the branding, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, tweets and replies then. Let's have a look. Hopefully Wall Street hasn't been tweeting too much so we can find it quick enough. Yeah. Let's find this. You know, when you've seen something that you want to find and then you can't find it. Dear, oh, is it anything to do with this? Anything to do with this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, got it. Here we go. Phew. Remembered that one. Turn the volume up. Here we go.
TC has gone so far down the road of confusing everybody that they are...
Oh, it was BTC, I think you said there.
TC has gone so far down the road of confusing everybody that they are Bitcoin, when in fact they're a protocol fork of Bitcoin. That what happens in Bitcoin world almost is irrelevant right now, and we're putting the effort in right now to rebrand ourselves as the BSV Enterprise Utility Blockchain, or however you want to phrase the words, to explain to governments and enterprise that we are here to solve data problems. And so we are consciously making an effort from this conference going forward to sort of part ways with Bitcoin. I mean, the only dispute between us and the BTC people is the fact that they've stolen the TC has gone.
Yeah, I can kind of like see his point. You know, I mean, again, it's a play, isn't it? It's a chess move. So it's you know, maybe rebranding ourselves to start with to just try and just get away from all those shitcoiners. You know, and then win the name back when they wither away, because BTC won't exist. Nobody's going to be using it. You know, and sooner or later people will just know it as Bitcoin. Because they will understand, certainly if they start listening to my show, when I get, you know, a few 100,000 and a few million people listening in, they'll be like, oh, Toshi's got it, he's explaining this, I get it now, it's just Bitcoin. Boom, there we go. Yes, it is. Just indeed, it is just Bitcoin. It's just Bitcoin. That's all it is, and that's all we need to know. So let's have a look, see what's latest business news. CoinGeek Zurich. CoinSeed shuts down following New York lawsuit against the founder. Slams New York Attorney General Lolita James. What's all this? Slamming the New York Attorney General? What? Let's see what they got. Sounds like somebody's a little bit upset. CoinSeed shuts down following New York Attorney General lawsuit as founder slams New York Attorney General Lolita James. Automated digital trading app CoinSeed is shutting down. The app's founder, Del Gerdali Davasumbu, announced the shutdown this week, blaming all his firm's woes on New York Attorney General Lolita James. Oh, diddums. After the New York Attorney General sued the company in February over allegedly selling a worthless token and defrauding investors. Absolutely. CoinSeed conducted its ICO in 2017, raising $1 million by selling its native CSD tokens. Not long after, it would have its first run-in with the New York Attorney General's office, as Dasvedum, that's what I'm going to call him, revealed in a blog post announcing the shutdown. The New York Attorney General has been investigating the company. Since then, however, it was Lolita James who took over after the investigation had already commenced, who launched a lawsuit against the company in February this year, accusing the company of selling worthless tokens. Yeah, absolutely. And again, you know, worthless tokens are also on the morning run. So you wanna have an idea of what worthless tokens are. I mean, this is really embarrassing, but just click on the morning run. Look at this. It's got a 24-hour trade volume of over $6,000 at the moment. Look, worthless tokens. It's so embarrassing. Ugh. But anyway. So this week, James revealed she had obtained a court order that continues a mandated a pause on the illegal and fraudulent operations of the cryptocurrency trading platform CoinSeed Incorporated, and puts in place a receiver to ensure the protection of investors' money going forward. Good. I mean, just total scams. Don't need to read too much more of that, because I mean, we know the gist of what's going on, really. Do you know what I mean? And I've just lost it again. Here we go. Let's go back to CoinGeek. Business news is what we're looking for. Here we go. News. Business news. So Hong Kong to study retail CBDCs as it links to China's digital yuan to domestic payments. Nicholas Taleb says the currency must never be a speculative investment. Well, it's not speculative investment, it's just currency. Value goes up as people use it with utility. That's it, really. El Salvador lawmakers vote to make BTC legal tender. That is a massive fail. I mean, can you imagine? You know, I mean, talk about egg on the face. I mean, like I said, I keep going on about egg on the face a lot, because so many people are going to have it. But they're just going to be exposed for being a shitcoin or shit for brains. That's it. You know, how could you not have known this? It's so obvious. It doesn't work. What's this? Stress test pushes 1.88 gigabytes onto BSV blockchain in less than 2 hours. This has been our man Roy Murphy. Let's have a quick look at this then. The Bitcoin SV infrastructure testing group, aka Big Block Testers, successfully pushed 1.88 gigabytes onto the BSV blockchain in under 2 hours. The effort was part of the stress test and block size record attempt to coincide with the CoinGeek Zurich conference. In processing such a large amount of data online, the test proved BSV can handle much larger throughputs than it currently does. With a focus on the enterprise tier and big data projects, BSV must deliver. These potential users are interested only in results, not the pump and dump price speculation and overhyped but ultimately empty promises of economic revolution that come from other blockchain networks. Yeah, absolute bollocks from them. It also has to do this at a realistic price. There's no point in processing gigabytes on chain if it costs over $60 per transaction to do so, as the Ethereum network has occasionally done. While 1.88 gigabytes is large for now, Bitcoin creator Dr. Wright does not consider a few gigabytes to be large in terms of what he expects the BSV network to process in the nearer and distant future. In this keynote address at CoinGeek Zurich, Dr. Wright said he wants to see the record broken by orders of magnitude every year, or as he put it, adding a zero to the end of that number every year. Amazing. He knows it can be done. He knows it. The Bitcoin SV node team's multi-threaded Terranode implementation of the Bitcoin protocol, which will come online in alpha in a few weeks, has a goal to produce terabyte large blocks on a regular basis. Beautiful. Let's see what it says about Terranode implementation. You got another article on this. So that was the 8th of June. So quotes here today. I want to talk about the future, said Steve Shadows, technical director of the BSV infrastructure team at the N-Chain CTO, in his traditional opening presentation at the CoinGeek conference in Zurich. That future is all about Terranode, the multi-threaded implementation of Bitcoin protocol aimed at enterprise, and which has ultimately unlimited capacity to scale. Yeah, beautiful. We heard what Steve said about that. But let's remind ourselves, why not? You know, no time like the present. Here we go. Take the floor, Steve Shadows. Just gonna find it. Here we go. Love hearing this. Got it.
We have run this across all 10 nodes, and I have actually seen volumes in excess of 100,000 per second. I wasn't quite brave enough to try that one today, live on stage. But there we have a real-life example of a Terranode that is able to scale. If I had more time, I would show you one that's actually running at a steady-state capacity and show that it actually can continue for a long period of time without any problems.
Beautiful.
For reference, we don't think that the Bitcoin SV software would be able to handle a validation rate like that at this point in time.
Which means massive upgrades are coming and roadmaps. Love it.
By the end of this month, we're hoping to actually have alpha versions of Terranode listening on the mainnet. They won't be trying to produce blocks. They'll just be listening and processing peer-to-peer messages. We'll also build, we have built scale testnets, global scale testnets for the Terranode specifically. We can't do this on the scaling testnet because we'll crush it. Because we have proven that Terranode can scale, we've proven what Satoshi always said about Bitcoin. Bitcoin can and does scale. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it, Steve. Love it. Love it. Oh, beautiful. Right, let's have a look at CoinDesk. Again, I mean, shit coining is really quite disheartening at the moment. It's the same old shit, like prices, scaling, or there's no fundamental value in any of these shitcoin projects whatsoever. I did see this. This is quite funny. Empire Strikes Back. Inflation hits 5% while Elizabeth Warren goes after a core coin. Yeah, I did see her interview. Let's see what they said about that. Here we go. So it looks like they've got it on audio. It says China shuts down mining and starts censoring crypto exchange terms, while US Senator and CFTC's commissioner attack crypto. In a week so filled with optimism coming out of El Salvador, of course, there had to be another side of the story. On today's episode, NLW looks at 3 examples of the existing power structure fighting back against the rise of crypto. China shutting down mining in 2 provinces and apparent censorship of exchange-related terms on Baidu and Weibo. A commodities future trading commissioner extremely negative comments on decentralized finance, and Senator Elizabeth Warren's full-throttled assault on Corecoin from yesterday's Senate Banking Committee hearing. Again, it was just all just bollocks. It's just the same old rhetoric. So you can tell that she's been told what to say, from the powers that be that basically sit behind the Federal Reserve. It's all coming from the same people. It's just a power struggle. And as CSW said, Bitcoin takes away power, and they just simply don't want that. Let's have a listen to the great man himself.
Bitcoin, with a stable protocol, takes away power. If no one can change the protocol, not me, not God, there's no power in money. Money is all about power. And this is one of the things Bitcoin has done. It has removed that power. It will remove that power globally.
There we go. You heard it here. In all these senators and all, they're just simply going to learn the hard way. Let's have a look, see what else there is on BCH. Shout out to Keith Fellows in the chat box. Good to see ya. Let's see, we got a Texas senator claims people are flocking to Bitcoin because US is on the verge of an inflation crisis. Well, yeah, you could say that, really. Russian court bans websites explaining how to trade Bitcoin. Fair enough. Barter Trade V2 launches with advanced social trading, auto KYC, and institutional grade liquidity. Who cares? Swiss French central bank to trial wholesale CBDC settlement with a BIS and private sector. Elon Musk agrees with Vitalik Buterin on Dogecoin and Ethereum collaboration. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Let's have a quick look at this. Dear oh dear. So it says Tesla CEO Elon Musk said he pretty much agrees with Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin about a collaboration between Dogecoin and Ethereum. Buterin said, if we can have a secure Doge to Ethereum bridge, that would be amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even I'm not even going to bother reading the rest of that. Absolute, utter shit coining. total shitcoining. I mean, that's hilarious. That just goes to show you Vitalik's. That's a reflection of Vitalik's mentality. He created Ethereum. I would not touch it with a barge pole. Jeepers. And let's see what this one. Bitcoin mining firm Hut 8 approved to list on Nasdaq 15 hours ago. Oh, let's have a look at this then. So, major North American Bitcoin mining firm Hut 8 Mining has been approved for listing on Nasdaq under the ticker symbol HUT. Well, it looks like Peter Hut. The company is also listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Hut 8 Mining Corp announced Thursday that its common shares have been approved to list on Nasdaq Global Select Market Nasdaq under the ticker symbol HUT. Nasdaq's website explains that the Global Select Market has the highest initial listing standards of any exchange in the world. Hut 8 describes itself as one of North America's oldest and largest innovative focused Bitcoin miners. And again, they've got a sort of like a collaboration with TAL underway as well. It is incorporated under and governed by the Business Corporations Act of British Columbia. Most of the company's directors and officers reside principally in Canada. Oh, that's quite promising. Good. Let's have a look at this one. This is the other one. So the International Monetary Fund concerns over El Salvador are making Bitcoin legal tender. No surprise there, considering they want everybody to use the US dollar, because that's what they're basically set up for. The International Monetary Fund has warned a number of macroeconomic, financial and legal issues surrounding El Salvador's making Bitcoin legal tender. Crypto assets can pose significant risks, and effectively regulatory measures are very important when dealing with them, and IMF spokesman cautioned, as they would do. But I mean, yeah, they're dealing in BTC. I mean, shitcoin is shit for brains. You know, they're gonna come a cropper. It's gonna be really bad when it happens. And let's read this one about El Salvador and using geothermic energy or something like that for their mining operations. Blah blah blah. What's this one? So it said El Salvador to mine Bitcoin with energy from volcanoes. 100% clean, 100% renewable, zero emissions. Let's see what he said here. So El Salvador has begun exploring Bitcoin mining using energy from its volcanoes. President Nayib Bukele has revealed. Our engineers just informed me that they dug a new well that will provide approximately 95 megawatts of 100% clean, zero emissions geothermal energy from our volcanoes, he detailed. Bitcoin mining using volcano energy. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele announced on Twitter Wednesday. Yeah, I just read that bit. Here it is. Here's the tweet. Interesting. So many Bitcoiners welcome President Bukele's decision to use energy from volcanoes to mine Bitcoin, seeing it as a bullish move. Again, I mean, it's just all pump and bollocks. Thousands of comments flooded his tweets, with tens of thousands of likes and retweets at the time of writing. Again, shitcoiners just promoting anything that sounds positive. Among commentators, as a Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, who wrote, "Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy." MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor, opt-in. Bitcoin mining is the world's best technology for converting energy into prosperity, he added. He's another one that's going to come a cropper as well. Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy, taking Elon Musk. Oh, he's trying to get Elon Musk's attention. Saylor recently hosted a meeting between the Tesla CEO and North American Bitcoin miners to discuss mining using renewable energy. The miners agreed to form the Bitcoin Mining Council. Oh dear, they should just call it the Shitcoin Mining Council. You know, honestly, these people are just so deluded, just ignorant of what Bitcoin is. Like, honestly, it's quite worrying, really. But the men will soon be separated from the boys, just like has happened in all markets. You know, I mean, the entire world will come into Bitcoin, but you know, I think a lot of these shitcoiners are just going to be so humiliated about how wrong they've been, and maybe feel guilt tripped because they've suckered so many other people into losing so much money, that they probably still won't even transfer over to Bitcoin. Yeah, because they'll still be holding their shitcoin. They're like, no, the dream of this shitcoin taking over the world. I can't handle it. It's gone. You know. That's what's going to happen. Look at these. The weekly first country accepted crypto as legal tender, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin stable at 37k. Who cares? ETH crashes 15% against Bitcoin in less than 2 hours. Who cares? You know, all this shit coining. Anyway, that'll do. This is a 45-minute show. So, yeah, that'll do for today. Hope you've enjoyed the show. There's only Keith Fellows in the house. I shall ding you a Duro as we're here. Let's get it. My favourite part of the day. Opening Handcash. Here we go. Anyone else who's listening, pop your handles and paymails in the chat box. Let's do this. There we go. On the way to you, Keith. Turning the volume up. Got it. There we go. Rightio. There we go. Same time tomorrow. Chart show as ever. Followed by news live at 5. Just an update with Bitcoin in general. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.